YBN Cordae.
Yes, yes.
I'm so glad you're here today.
So glad to be here.
I was just telling you that, I discovered your music because of my life partner. He was listening to your songs and I was like, Colin, what is this? And then he told me.
Oh, okay,
and so,
dope.
I'm happy you made us some time right now.
Oh, no, I'm happy to be here. I'm honored to be here in the present.
So I wanted to talk to you a little bit. So you had a show in London.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was amazing.
Oh, yeah. It was lovely. It was my first time ever performing in London. My first headlining show ever overseas.
Congratulations.
So it was really dope. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Have you accepted that you've got fans all over the world, or is it just still surreal for you?
I've accepted it, but I don't let it get to me my mom, your mom and your family hyping you up. My mom be like, international superstar. And I'm like, Mom, chill out, chill out. But yeah, it's dope to see it spreading because hip hop and music in general is worldwide, so it's really dope to see that.
And when you see it and you're seeing it with the fans, but knowing that hip hop is the most listened to genre in the world, it's so powerful when you think of that, and I think it's important that you now get to be able to spread that message.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where do you really want to perform? Is there a place somewhere in the world that you've thought of that you're like, man, I really want to travel here and see what this is about?
Yeah, exactly. Because music is my way of traveling to all the places I want to go, which is a beautiful thing. That's the main thing I like. The fact, we get to go. I'm still excited because I never even left the East Coast before until a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, never ever left the East Coast before. So now it never even. I'm the first person in my family with a passport. You know what I'm saying? So they can't even fathom, me doing shows.
You gotta get them passports for the holidays.
Oh yeah,
absolutely,
that's
what it is.
For sure. But probably South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, South Cape Town more specifically. So
I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't been there, but I've heard it's incredible.
Oh yeah, I have to go there. Have to.
Do you get fans from all over the world hitting you up like, hey, this is so and so and I'm from South Africa?
Yeah, I get it a lot for sure.
God, that's amazing. That's a beautiful feeling.
I know it is, definitely is. I just be thinking I just don't be trying to get caught up because I just like to have tunnel vision and just keep going, because I know it's so much further I gotta go, so much more I gotta do. But it's still a dope reminder though.
Do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you because there's been talks about you being the next greatest MC? There's all those talks. Or are you enjoying it and still staying, humble during this process?
Yeah, I really don't feel pressure because at the end of the day, I just got to do what makes me happy. And I stay, it's kind of like what I said before. I don't really let anything get to me. I just keep tunnel vision because I know the bigger picture is still there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's still, in the grand scheme of things, I haven't done anything. You know what I'm saying? It's dope to acknowledge your growth, but don't become complacent. You know what I'm saying? Because complacency leads to declination. You know what I'm saying? So I just be thinking what's next? I gotta do this. So I'm never really satisfied with anything.
Where do you get your wisdom from? Because you're only 21, right?
Yep.
Which is great. But you speak like an old soul. You you got all this game, lots of gems.
Yeah. I mean, it's out there. We're in the information age. You know what I'm saying? I just listen to the GOATs, the Jay-Z's. He laid the blueprint, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? And I just listen. When I was young, and just life really gains. I know it's you can only live so much life. I'm still young, but I've experienced different things. I've witnessed different things. Now I'm not about to act I had to fight, or I done been through the worst shit, but I done been through life. You know what I'm saying? The same struggles that everybody go through. So I just kind of just pick up from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what? It's so interesting because I think initially when I first heard of YBN in general, I just thought it was going to be more party music.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
And I think you feel that vibe too. People thought that's what it was until we heard you, and then we're like, wait a minute, what is really happening?
Yeah.
Why is that perception out there? Because it is. I'm not saying that you can't do party music.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, I feel it. I kind of like it though because it gives me the surprise and the shock factor. You know what I'm saying? Because I look mad young and I got double stranded twist and that's blind. You know what I'm saying? Right. So people just expect, and I have a 3-letter acronym. I think it's just the whole 3-letter acronym.
Maybe
thing.
That's what it is.
Because there's so many others. You know what I'm saying? Who on that? So, but yeah, it's cool though. I don't mind it. It's dope.
Yeah, no.
You'll be right, assuming like most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is.
Yo, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like the shock factor. I'm enjoying it. Is there any album slated for YBN in general? Because I know you guys had the mixtape, but are you guys currently also working on any music that you guys want to put out?
I got
together.
Together. We're not really.
Right now?
We've been working, but we've been focusing more so like on our dolo stuff, and then we come back to it. You know what I'm saying, to make it more fun. But those are like my brothers. You know what I'm saying, like in real life. You know what I'm saying. So it's dope. Like our moms all talk to each other. You know what I'm saying. Like it's really that atmosphere with it.
Wait, so you guys really met on Grand Theft Auto? While playing? So was it through the headset or how? Break this down.
I'm gonna break it down. Please. So Namir, Jay, and Glizzy, they all met. And Glizzy, he like came up with the YBN acronym. He's not an artist for now, but they all met on Xbox Live like back in 2011, 2010, playing GTA 5 online, and they were like rapping on there, and then they turned into that. I met all of those cats, Namir mostly, like in 2016, just on like some, I think it was like we were in like an internet group chat or something like that, and through my brother Simba, and we just known it. But this is like before like he blew up, you know, we all took off. We was like really like family before it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why now with like the music being involved, it makes it like there's so much more like effortlessly, you know what I'm saying? I love that the intent of it was just having a good time, like genuine, just getting
homies along.
Exactly, like, and whenever we was you know, in the same town, like he's in Maryland, he's good to stay at my crib. I'm in Alabama, I'll be good to crash at his crib. You know what I'm saying?
The power of the internet. This
some real millennial shit for sure.
And I love it.
Yeah.
So wait, you were born in North Carolina, right?
Yep.
But you were raised in the DMV.
Yep.
Okay, this is good.
Yep,
okay.
yep.
And so a year ago was the first time you traveled outside the East.
Yep.
And I heard you love LA.
Oh yeah, it's dope there.
Damn, Cordae, you just gonna leave all of us out here
No. It's just really good weather. It's weather, and it's just like the creative mecca. New York and LA,
right?
Are both you got you know, New York is literally like the mecca.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So both of those two.
Let's talk about the album, The Lost Boy.
Yep.
What's the vibe behind it for you?
It's a lot of soul. It's just me being authentic, like me telling my story, because I haven't really got a chance to do that. You know what I'm saying, music wise, and just coming up with like a complete body of work, like a concept album. You know what I'm saying? So just doing that. So
I think it was January. You were on Insta Live, and you were talking about how you had some music with Meek Mill and Pusha T. Are we gonna see this on this? Maybe. Yep. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
And you could tell we've all been waiting for it. So it's finally happening.
Yeah,
this is exciting. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited for sure. Excited, nervous, anxious. I'm still going over the mixes right now, like as we speak. So, but it's all dope. It's a real blessing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward to like, you know, where it's gonna go. I'm already like plotting on where I'm gonna go for the next project. You know, 'cause I'm gonna be here for 20 years in music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still be making music at a high level, you know, for the next 20 years, what I plan to do. So it's going to be dope.
Who else is on this body of work that I'm so excited to hear right now?
I got Chance to rap with.
Yes. Well, you guys have the song, of course.
Yeah. But, that's I got the Meek and Pusha thing. I should have known. I'm with the GOAT. You know,
look, I gotta give credit. Colin, he was like, "Hey, can you find out?" And I was like, "Okay."
Okay, so, I'm gonna let you know off camera.
Yes,
I'm gonna let you know off camera.
Let me know.
Bro.
Okay. So how did you and Chance, you know, connect? Because the song "Bad Idea" will be on the album, correct? Yeah. Okay, so how did you and Chance get together?
I met him at Coachella. Actually, we was I forgot whose set we were watching. And he came up to me and just, you know, showed love. We exchanged numbers, and I happened to be in Chicago like the next week, you know, so I hit him up, and then the Bad Idea was like the first beat I played for him, and he went in the booth immediately and cut his verse in like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope because he rocked with the On My Block sample. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it came about really dope, and then I did the hook. And I got like Sir to do like background vocals over it. My brother Bongo and Kid made the beat. They got like violent strings on the end of it, and my boy Illy did keys at the end. So it's really dope.
I love it.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Did you have this vision in mind? Like, you know, when I'm hearing you explain the violence and I'm hearing you explain everything, what's that thought process? Because I don't know if people are really appreciating the actual. There's colors to this.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. That's love.
So how does it work for you? Is it?
It's like, okay, so I'm gonna explain. Like, as soon as I heard the beat, like the first words I said, like that came out of my mouth was, "I know myself far too well to be a stranger of pain," which is like the first line out of the song. So I just kept going on that type of flow. And it's funny, I did like 5 different hooks. That song literally has like 5 different hooks, and I just reverted back to the very first one that I did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I put a lot of time into that jump. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see it's being appreciated and like, you know, people notice it.
Oh yeah.
So for sure.
I know it's hard because this is just barely beginning for you.
Yeah.
But it's so exciting for someone like myself who's seeing, you know, young talent take initiative and control.
Yeah,
do you know what I
sure.
mean? It's
Yes.
exciting. It's
Thank
exhilarating, you know?
Thank you.
What was it? Was that really a response to J. Cole for 1985 your song?
Yeah. So it was a conversation more so. So I was inspired by his 1985 song.
That's how I took it.
And so but what people were doing with it, they was like using that to like just bash the youth, and I was like, yo, he made a lot of dope points.
Right.
But it was more so to like to harsh like the people who are like using that song to like criticize the fuck out of my generation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, he has a lot of dope points, and I agree with a lot of those. But let's consider these factors in there as well. You know, just hear it from our perspective. Right. Because I feel like nobody else is going to do it. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't do it, so I just felt like it was a dope need for that, and it just came about naturally. I was inspired by it. You know, that's how I really make all my music. I have to be like inspired. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the most organic and natural way for it to come. Because if you do something like, you know, with like a ulterior motive, you know what I'm saying, like people think that was like a marketing thing, like no, you know what I'm saying. So it's dope though.
I definitely didn't take it like that. I honestly thought you were continuing the conversation.
Exactly. It was a conversation.
Much of what Cole was saying, you also were saying it. Just for maybe, you know, adding some other things, but I didn't feel it as any type of response. I feel like it was a continuation of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have a chance to talk to Cole about it?
Yeah. Cole, he actually produced.
I loved it.
Yeah, for sure. He did. He rocked with it. And he actually produced the track on my the project. So like, cause it's funny because he's such a dope like rapper and artist. But his production level is out of here. But it gets overshadowed by his rapping. Yes. So I was like, yo, I need some beats. You know what I'm saying? So he sent me some beats. So I did one of the Joneses on my project.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Can you believe this is all coming true? This is happening.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm enjoying this moment for you right now.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know,
that
I think it's important that you're having such a great journey right now, and I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah, no, I am. I don't like sit back. Like my mom always be telling me, she's like, "Aren't you excited?" Like that's her favorite word. Aren't you excited? Like you should be. But I just be like, I don't know. I just be having so much on my mind. I just be like, just thinking about what's next. You know, tunnel vision. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, I'm extremely grateful. You know what I'm saying? And I acknowledge that I'm blessed, but I just keep thinking like, you know, what's next? Because that's what all like the dope
man.
do.
Let me tell you something. You could tell, and by how you talk about your mom, you could tell that the foundation.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For
how important that is. So you worked with Dre. Dr. Dre.
Yep.
The Dr. Dre. How was that experience for you?
Oh man, that was amazing. He's the God. You know what I'm saying? He's a genius. You know, it's just so much knowledge that he has that I was just soaking up. You know, outside of music as well, just as a life mentor, you know, so that's family for sure.
Best piece of advice he gave you? I feel like there's so much.
That's so much. You know, you can't drop the Dre jewels. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Okay, but humbleness is one thing. That's his main thing, humbleness. So if somebody, that's why, you know, I don't get, but because if somebody like Dr. Dre, who is like, you know,
the Dr. Dre.
Yeah, exactly. He's the most humble human being I've met. You know, so that really like humbled me. You know what I'm saying? Like if this guy right here, the God, Dre, is humble, then I gotta carry myself in the same manner and be more humble, you know.
Did you share any of the songs that you have on your current album with him at all, or are you gonna send it to him later? Be like, hey, I'd love to hear what you think about it.
Yeah, for sure. That's it's a real like family thing. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of music, he get like those life lessons. You know, he always kicking knowledge, so it's really dope. Which is
sometimes a lot. Actually, to me, is the most important.
Oh, for sure, because music is you know, it's like a fraternity. You know what I'm saying, or sorority. You know? It's you know, because we're all in this together. We all are like 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? We're all the lucky ones to be able to do like be in this industry and, you know, do what we love for a living. It's not too many people that get to do that in life. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that you know, we all stick together and like, you know, communion with each other.
That's important.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone's been doing that with you. Well, the people that I guess you admire so much have been embracing you so much.
Yeah, for sure.
You posted this photo. It's a throwback photo. You with Puff, right? And you were playing your song to him. Was that what it was?
Yep. It was me. It was Meek Mill was there. Machine Gun Kelly, like Fat Joe, Jim Jones, you know, King Combs. You know, we was all just there. Really, it was on some soul. He has like Soul Food Sundays at his house, and I went to that joint, and then we all get to playing music like upstairs, like playing unreleased music and stuff. So it was dope to do that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Did he say anything to you, like, man?
Yeah. Nah, Puff. That's another one. You know what I'm saying? That's family as well. So it's all good to like. I always talk to Puff, so it's love. Yeah, for sure.
You are loving LA life right now. I can see it. I can feel it. This is nice. Are you gonna move your family out that way? Is your mom out there yet or not yet?
My mom lives in South Carolina. Like my parents live in South Carolina, and they prefer to stay in South Carolina too. So yeah.
Okay, so
I'm in LA now. Like I'm eventually. I like down south, like back home more, because you know that's home. You know what I'm saying? But like for right now, I just feel like
it's nice right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So switch up. I think you'll love New York.
New York has dope vibes because I always want to work when I'm out here. When I'm out here, it's just something about the city to make you want to keep going. I record like 5 songs in a day in New York. Yeah. Like for real.
It's the energy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the momentum. Exactly. You can feel it. So you worked with her and you guys performed a song. It was Racks, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so tell me a little bit behind the song.
So the one you saying the one we performed?
The one you guys performed
at the BET Awards. That was her song "The Lord Is Coming."
Got it.
And we released the song "Racks" like a couple days later. But yeah, her. That's like she's like amazing. You know what I'm saying? As a human being, and you know, obviously as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's really dope working with her.
How is it when you are, you know, if you're vibing with this artist, you like their music, like her? Is it just how are you contacting them? Are they hitting you up? Are they DMing you? Is it managers?
Yeah, it be most of the time it's like just artist to artist. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the best way that music gets created. You know what I'm saying? Like organically, like versus just like have my manager hit your manager. You know what I'm saying?
It's disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the best way like to make music is if y'all all in the room together. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like folks just be sending each other open verses. Like I got clout, you got clout, so let's do this together and it's gonna go crazy. You know, which is dope. Right. But the way I like it, just everybody in the same room together.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about that right now. But just I just want to make an impact. You know what I'm saying? In whichever way I can to inspire, which is kind of like the most head ass typical answer. You know what I'm saying? But you get me. But it's like. But yeah, I just want to inspire and like be like a hip hop Dalai Lama. You know what I'm saying?
I like that description.
Like a hip hop Dalai Lama.
I like that description. Yeah. You know, I saw that you reposted someone. They had a video of you. You were on a megaphone. It was for Black Lives Matter. Was it 2016?
Yeah. It's funny. It was from 2016. I did a Black Lives Matter. I was at a Black Lives Matter. And in 2017, I came to New York for the Colin Kaepernick protest, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got to show you the clip after.
No!
I swear, I drove from Maryland. You can ask my homie. I drove from Maryland to New York for that.
I
stand with Cap. I got a video. Actually, I got a video, too.
And
you know what's crazy? This is me as a starving artist. I was like a freshman in college, right? And I was just like talking, and then I don't know how somebody knew I made music. Literally. So I spit like a rap there, and Complex News picked it up, which was like, to me, I was like, that was like a sign that like God showed me like, wow, when you do something with like good intentions, you know, because I didn't come to New York to rap. I came here, you know, to stand for what affected me and what I believed in heavily. You know what I'm saying? And so it turned into that. It was just showing me like when you have good intentions and good desires, and you know you use like your voice for like, you know, to spread light. You know, blessings come. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna completely cry because I didn't know that. I don't even know if Colin. Well, I know Colin doesn't know this.
Yeah.
And it's so weird that you're saying this because, honest to God, when I met you, I was like, oh, Colin knows all about you. He loves your music.
That's love. Yeah, that's love. Wow.
And that's
I gotta show you. You're gonna freak out. I gotta show it to you.
I gotta connect you guys. This is crazy.
For sure.
And you know, when I was hearing your rap on the megaphone, I just was like, oh, he got it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why was that important for you? And I know you didn't want to post it. You know, you made
because that was years ago. I was like a college student, and like because I've always just been like socially aware of what's going on. Like when I was telling you, when I was younger, I used to always read a lot. I used to read like Harry Potter books and the fiction books, and then my step pops came to me and was like, "Yo, if you can read these big ass Harry Potter books, then read some W.E.B. Du Bois, Souls for Black Folk. Read Thurgood Marshall's book. Read about A. Philip Randolph. You know what I'm saying? Read about Marcus Garvey, your history. You know what I'm saying? Because you can read. You showed me you can read this 900-page, Harry Potter books or read about your history. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like 10. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I started becoming. And that was like the same year Obama got voted in the office. So that was like, and obviously for that's when every little kid became somewhat involved in politics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not politically correct at all. I'm not a political artist, but when something inspires me, you know what I'm saying, I just like speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be like too political. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ingenuine when you're like as an artist.
When it's forced, right?
Exactly, when it's forced, and people can see that. You know what I'm saying? I speak when I'm inspired, when something like just touches me, and because it comes out. It just comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I don't want you to leave ever.
Yeah, nah,
You're
thank you. Appreciate
right
that.
I'm obsessed. So where in the DMV did you grow up in?
PG County, Maryland.
Okay, so Maryland. Okay, so we have a youth group. It's our nonprofit. We did one in Baltimore.
Okay, I went to Towson University, which is like near Baltimore.
And it's a different kind of...
Oh, yeah, it's vicious out there.
But the love.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, it's love.
For me, I think it was one of our favorite, if not the most favorite place that we took our youth camp to. Yeah. They want something, you know?
For sure.
Like they have it in their blood, like they get it.
Exactly. And when I went, it's funny, when I was going to Towson, I was like doing like a Big Brother program. Not even a program, just off my dolo. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, because I had an apartment off campus, which was like, how when you're a broke college student, I had to stay in the hood of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So it was like youngins over there, I'll just like take them to the school with me. You know what I'm saying? Just like, because I just felt, just as me being a college student, I felt like I should like just show these cats, you know what I'm saying? Like get to see some shit they ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was like, a couple when I was in college. So
did you
felt
finish
the Baltimore
college?
love. Nah, definitely.
Why not?
I dropped out to do this.
And it's working. So I can't be mad at you.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe some online classes, because I think the kind of curiosity you have, mind you, I don't know you other than this conversation. I feel like you would enjoy the knowege from it. You know what I mean?
No. I hated college.
Really?
I felt boxed in. I felt boxed in. I was depressed. I was just talking to Ace about that. I do want to go like to art school to like Berkeley just for a semester. Okay. Like I love my first year of college, but after that, I took everything away that I could possibly. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like I felt like I learned everything I could from college. After that, it was more like a scam, a system shit. You know what I'm saying? It is literally. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was just more so like this is bigger than me type thing. Like I was like the first nigga in my family to ever go to college, to ever graduate. I would have been the first to graduate in my family. You know what I'm saying? So it was just more so like a bigger than me type thing.
Right.
You know?
What major? Okay, so if you can design your own major. Because maybe that's what it is. Because sometimes you feel like,
I started off as a business major, but then I was taking hella math. So I was like, I can't do that. So I switched to mass comm. So I was a mass comm major.
I think mass comm would have been fine.
Yeah. Nah, it was straight. I could tolerate mass comm. It was straight. I was gonna be a 5-year graduate. You know what I'm saying?
I think Katrina, my best friend Katrina, was an 8-year graduate. Don't feel bad.
Oh,
but it's tough.
Yeah, nah.
You know what it is? Because you're learning things that you don't care about as well.
Exactly.
In your undergrad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So how's your family adapting to everything that you got going on? Like, how is it when you go back home?
Yeah.
And what's that like?
It's dope. It's funny. They take it like I I don't know, cause I don't be realizing what's going on in the outside world, or like on the internet, cause I just be so like focused in, on like the music aspect and what I'm doing. So I don't really be realizing like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm like back at home, like, oh, I get treated like a king. It's crazy. I don't gotta do no chores. Moms don't, man. When I used to coming back home from college and coming back home, like now is like night and day. Like, like so I came back home from college. You better get right to them dishes. You know what I'm saying? Now, like
laundry. Do you need some laundry?
Yeah, nah, it's love. It's love. Like my aunts, they all cook. Every aunt, I got like 10 aunts and uncles, literally. In every house I go to, I get my favorite meal prep. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope though. It's dope. I can't wait. I low key be looking forward to going back home.
Oh yeah, you of course. That's family.
Well, yeah, high key for sure.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah.
Do you have time for a relationship right now? Are you in one?
I low key got a girlfriend. Yeah.
Okay. Is it who we think it is?
It just depends who you think it is.
God. I just don't want to rat anything out.
Yeah.
We saw a video of you hanging out with someone who's incredible.
Okay.
Naomi.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's Boo.
Yeah. That's my boo.
You know we all love her, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, good. Okay, I didn't know, so I didn't want to be like, yo.
Yeah, nah, it's all cool. It's all good.
Are you enjoying this?
Yeah, it's fire.
I don't know what we're gonna do with you. Like, what are we supposed to do with you? Just enjoy the process and watch you grow. I know you're still working on what you want your legacy to be, but if you had a bucket list of things that you wanted to get done, what would you say are your just top 3? Or it's not permanent; it could always change. Okay. But what would you say are some of those things you really want to accomplish on that bucket list? It could be career. It could be spiritual. It could be anything you want.
Okay, Grammys. So much. I don't even think I can nail it to like a top 3. We just talking about bucket list. I want to see the whole world, and I want to just like make change in people's lives. Like my music sometimes is therapeutic for myself. You know what I'm saying? So when it's like, when people tell me that it's like therapeutic for them, it like me, I be like damn near about to cry. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, that's what music is. You know what I'm saying? Music, it just evokes emotion. You know what I'm saying? From you and like, people who's listening to it. That's what music has always done for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just, make the most out of like my platform. You know what I'm saying? Become like be what I want to be, as far as in music, and then utilize that for good. You know?
My God.
And not just like, be at the top and, what I'm saying, just like be rich as fuck and just be chilling. Nah, like, do like make change, you know what I'm saying? Make the most of what I got, because I feel like we all have a purpose, you know what I'm saying, in life. And we all have like just stay upon the path that I was already aligned, just stay on that is my big thing.
What age were you when you realized that you have a purpose? Like, do you remember that moment?
Yeah.
Or an experience you were like, you know what? I remember this moment in my life, and that's when I was like, I really got to put this in music. I really want to inspire people.
I always wanted to do music when I was like 5. I was like 4 years old throwing up the diamonds. You know what I'm saying? ROC, yep, #1
Have
clean.
You told Jay this? Have you told Jay-Z?
I met Jay-Z once very briefly though, but not enough to tell him that.
Why?
But it was very brief. It was very brief.
Yeah.
But
I love that.
But yeah, like I was like young rapping that, you know what I'm saying? And where was I going with this? What was the question?
How did you know?
Oh yeah, okay. So then I always like just stay with music. I started recording like consistently when I was like 16. And I don't know really. It's funny, all my cousins, cause I got like 50 first cousins. Like I got a big ass family, They always told me like I need to be like a motivational speaker. And
but that's your music.
Yeah, for sure. And what else? But really with music, when I realized like, okay, I'm supposed to be here. Really when I was at Dre house. Right. When I was at cooking up with Dr. Dre, I was like, yo. Like, what the fuck? Like what? I was like, okay, I'm supposed to be here. Yeah. Like this is like, okay, this is crazy. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. We were talking a little bit before the camera started, and how you're fasting every day, so you don't eat until 6 p.m. and then you eat. What is this process like, and what's the purpose behind it?
I said that like a month and a half ago because originally I wanted to drop my album like May 31st. So I started this fast like mid-May. Like I'm a fast until my album drop, thinking it's about to be a sweet 2 weeks. So then July 26th comes and I'm still, so I just kept it up. So my whole thing was, I'm just fast. I'm real, like, I be trying to like do mind over matter a lot of times. So I just be doing like shit like this to test myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you don't drink, you don't smoke. We were talking about that.
I just stopped.
You just stopped. Okay,
yeah,
let's be cool. Let's be cool. Before people actually last week.
No. I haven't smoked this whole year though.
Okay.
But I used to I've been smoking weed since I was like 15, like every day, like all day. So at the beginning of last year, really, I was like, let me see if I can go this whole year without smoking.
How was it?
My year was dope. I went from college to like, you know what I'm saying, doing what I'm doing now. Exactly. Yeah. So I was like, damn, maybe that's a sign. You know what I'm saying? So now I think I'm gonna go, but I think 2020 I'm gonna get back on it.
It might
I don't
be.
know. We'll see.
Live your life.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had to pick one vacation spot for the rest of your life, where would that spot be?
Damn, I haven't took a vacation before in my life, so I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, big. Thank you.
Yeah, because you will need one.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Not yet.
I don't have like no experience in vacation, and you know what I'm saying. Most vacation I know is like the same shit everybody do. Orlando, Florida, the Disney trip. You know what I'm saying. That's the only vacation I ever been in.
One place that you really want to visit.
Like I was saying in South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
3 albums that you would want to listen to for the rest of your life. And you can't include yours.
Okay.
We'll make it easier.
Okay.
You're like,
okay, The Blueprint from Jay-Z. Nas, It Was Written.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people go with Illmatic, but I really fuck with It Was Written. It Was Written is so dope. And probably Kanye West. I don't know if it's The College Dropout or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
It's
one, but it's a Kanye album. Anyone really, any Kanye album.
Oh, those are two. That's hard.
Yeah, Ye just got so many gems. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
One person that you really want to work with, hopefully sometime in your career, doesn't have to happen this second, but hopefully one day it will happen.
Well, I can get a hold of some Michael Jackson vocals.
You know what? I feel like you already knew this. You're like, you know what? If that can happen, I'm on it.
If I can get a hold of some Michael Jackson vocals, that would be really dope. Or
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You're on your way.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
When I see and I have an opportunity to have a conversation with someone that's so talented and they're so humble,
thank you.
This is just a start.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it so much.
Of course. And I'm excited to see where this journey takes you.
Okay.
I really, really am.
Definitely.
And go home and visit your family often. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Got to.
And when you have that.
Have tunnel vision, but not too much tunnel vision.
Not too much, Take this time to really enjoy the process and document everything.
I know. I need to start. I got so many. Let me tell you, I got so many dope ass hip hop moments, like the craziest shit, that like the most mind boggling shit, but it's not on camera. But I feel like that's the dopest shit though.
That's the part.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, I wish, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's so much doper just having it in here. You know what I'm saying?
Share it in the music, but document it still, because it's important that we protect your story.
Oh, thank you.
Because if you don't say your story and your narrative, they'll make something up about you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And we see it happen all the time,
that's
right?
That's a bar for sure.
So I can't wait to see you come back around. I'm excited for you.
Yes.
I can't wait to tell Colin. In fact, I do have a Colin shirt for you.
Oh, I need that. I
got it for you, but I love you, man. This energy.
That. Love you
when
too.
you go to Africa, you're gonna love it.
Come on, y'all gotta bring. I'm third. Now we can double date.
Yes!
There we go. I'm about to say I'm third.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Yeah.